Even in the human domain of solid land, water inevitably merges with our destiny. For centuries, the province of Quebec, Canada, has been shaped and nurtured by winding rivers and sprawling lakes, its residents enjoying a harmonious coexistence with water. But a single downpour of biblical proportions shatters that peaceful union. As dams already filled to capacity start to overflow, residents scramble to stem the surging tide. Search and rescue teams descend into the downpour, furiously working to evacuate 18,000 people.
We train to rescue people from a crash, from an accident, but there's no way we can be prepared for something like that.
Instructions are helpless. There is nothing in the flood's way that can stop it. On the second night of the flood, Quebec resident Richard Roy and his 4-year-old daughter are attempting to return home.
I didn't have time to react. All I remember is that I saw something that was a color other than the black of the asphalt. Suddenly, there was no more road.
A swollen creek has turned a section of the road into a massive sinkhole. With no warning, Roy's car plunges into the expanding crevice.
At that point, we found ourselves smack in the middle of this gushing river. And before I could unfasten my little girl, she had water up to above her eye level. With every breath she was taking, she was swallowing water. I got myself on the roof of the car to try to pull her out. Then we saw headlights approaching.
The oncoming automobile plunges into the chasm, just inches from Roy and his daughter. All 3 passengers die on impact.
That's when I started to really be afraid. I was thinking this hole is going to get filled up with cars because there is no one to signal them to stop.
Roy desperately searches for an escape and spots a nearby tree. There, father and daughter remain before they are rescued, watching as more drivers hurtle to their death.
When I watch her asleep, I can't look at her for too long because it moves me too deeply. It moves me to tears.
The great deluge lasts for 3 days and 3 nights. The oversaturated land loses its will. Whole sections of earth disappear. Entire neighborhoods are washed downstream and reduced to sediment. In the end, the water reclaims the land it once covered and spares little else. 4 months of rain have fallen in 72 hours. The epic flood saturates 84 towns, causing $700 million in damage. Those structures not completely demolished are soiled with the permanent reminder of water's fiercely unpredictable and unforgiving power.